Hello.
How is everyone? Welcome to the Global Women's Empowerment Summit.
Yes, good morning for in Malaysia at least, and good evening
Yes,
in San Diego.
that's right. Well, I'll just say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuned in
Yes.
around the world, right? Absolutely. Awesome. All right, cool. Oh, perfect. Great. I have it up on my phone as well, so I can see it here. And we're super excited to have all of you with us today for an awesome session. I have heard nothing but incredible things about all the amazing speakers that have provided so much incredible knowledge and value over the last couple days, and it's still going. How does it get any better than that? So it's wonderful to be here with each and every one of you. I am Brian Schulman. I will tell you a little about myself. I'm known as the godfather of LinkedIn video, one of the world's top video marketing experts. I've been on the internet since it was green screen and chat rooms, literally. 21 years of proven digital marketing experience, strategizing with IR 500 and Fortune 500 brands around the globe. I am a Forbes featured entrepreneur, a LinkedIn top voice, the founder and CEO of my company, Voice Your Vibe. I serve on a number of boards. I am a trusted advisor and mentor to founders and companies across the world. I was named a 2019 LinkedIn Video Creator of the Year, and just a few days ago named a top 50 most impactful people of LinkedIn, which I am so honored by. It's basically the People's Choice Awards of LinkedIn. So I'm so humbled and so honored to be in the company of so many incredible human beings. What else do I have to tell you? Because I was looking at your comment. One of the pioneering top LinkedIn video and LinkedIn Live creators in the world, and a sought-after international speaker who does speaking engagements throughout the year. My LinkedIn Live shows have been featured in Forbes, Thrive Global, Yahoo Finance, and in July of last year, I actually broke the LinkedIn Live record and set the new one of broadcasting live for more than 4 hours. Yes! So through workshops...
Oh, I beat you. I beat you.
Well, here's a tip, right? LinkedIn Live, you can only go live for 4 hours. At one time, yes. But you're awesome. It's amazing. We're all winners. Yes, Andrea's gotten no sleep whatsoever in about 7 days, or more like 30. Through workshops and one-on-one mastery coaching. I also work with founders and C-suite execs and their teams who want to find their voice and show up and don't know how to voice their vibe, attract their tribe, and how to tell a story people fall in love with on LinkedIn through video. So there's a whole mouthful for you. But wanted to give you a little bit of a blurb just so you can understand where I am coming from. I will add one other element to the mix, and it kind of is very fitting into the conversation we're going to have today when it comes to empowerment through positivity and making the world a better place through positivity and marketing. I was a 1.5 pound miracle baby that wasn't supposed to live. I literally fought for every breath to make it into this world. Breathing, not breathing, breathing, and then grew up with being diagnosed with a neurological disorder called Tourette syndrome, which are uncontrollable tics and twitches. For example, I would somersault from room to room, jump up and down, make these intense neck twitches, wrist flicking, lots of facial expressions, auditory noises, and a lot of times they would commingle, and usually you're not aware that you're even doing them. So I was the weird kid growing up. I was always the small kid and got bullied a lot growing up as a kid. And so I was not the person that you see sitting in front of you today. It took me a long time to kind of grow into myself and get comfortable being comfortable with who I am and look at the word weird as a good and positive thing, not a bad and negative thing. And so I'll be talking to you guys a lot today about the power of positivity and marketing. I'll be talking to you a lot about LinkedIn. I bleed blue and white because I've been on the platform every single day for 17 years come December. And the biggest reason is because it's changed my life. And the reason it's changed my life is because of the people. So there is power in showing up. There is power in marketing. There is power in positivity. And I'll talk about how positivity has changed my life, how you can use positivity when it comes to marketing to not only help you individually in terms of your personal brand, but also your company and your brand. And more importantly, because now more than ever, we need positivity in the world. We are literally all growing through a pandemic. I don't think any of us could have seen this coming. People are literally dying around the world. It's been a very hard 8 months. I don't even know if that's right. It feels like it's been longer than that. I'm not sure what year it is because everything just goes by so fast and so slow at the same time. But the positive thing out of all of it is that we all have each other, right? I always say there's a silver lining to everything. And the silver lining here is that digitally we have the ability to come together, right? All of these companies, just like we're doing right now through StreamYard, shout out to StreamYard, and all the technology that's been involved to make this summit a huge success already. The power of technology is what allows us globally to come together. It's what allows Andrea and me to be talking to you from literally opposite sides of the world at different time zones and be able to talk and communicate. But the power of video, which is what this is the only thing missing is I can't physically reach out and touch you and I can't smell you. Although I've said it a million times already that I'm sure somebody has created smell-o-vision in the last 8 months.
I don't know which side.
I know, everything's backwards.
Mirroring it. Yeah.
It's okay. I'll just pretend I'm running really fast and we'll find each other. More on filters a little bit later. So let's dig in a little bit, right? I mean, I think it's really amazing what happens when you show up, right? And marketing is all about showing up. Whether you're showing up in print, whether you're showing up in digital, whether you're showing up in emails or live shows or posting on different platforms, right? Short form, long form content, all of that, right? It all matters. And so showing up can be challenging for people. And I say that from experience, because the other thing I want you guys to understand is up until almost 3 years ago, I had never gotten on video like this before. I had never put the phone in front of my face and made a video. Now I'm 800 plus videos later, over 250 live shows and so many other things. But I had spoken on stage, all over the world, but getting in front of the camera was really daunting. Staring at yourself can be really scary. So I had to learn everything from scratch, technologically, emotionally, psychologically, like all of it. So any one of you that's watching live now or in replay, and by the way, if you are watching live, and I see a handful of folks, put the hashtag Team Live in the comments so that we can see you. And definitely be sure to let us know where in the world you are tuning in from. Andrea, one of the cool things that you can actually do when we do see people come in, because it looks like it's us, is you'll see their comment. And in that comments tab, if you hover over someone's comment and click on the plus button, it'll show it on the screen.
Yeah, again, I will, as soon as we have one.
Yeah, no, awesome. Oh, there's somebody.
You said
and there you go. Yeah, so Ampusam, it's wonderful to have you with us. Okay, pandemic has harnessed our capabilities that we have dormant now to utilize it for greater outcomes. Yes, we have come out of the box, unifying in a collective collaborative connection globally. Absolutely, so well said, right? I mean, this summit is a perfect example of just that, right? Hundreds of people coming together, sharing knowledge around the world, so that we can all thrive in a time where you never thought that would be possible. So it's extremely, extremely powerful.
And I want to shout out to Ampusam because she's here for 3 days now, and I'm really, really thankful. She's from the Bahamas, and she's tuning in all the way. So big kisses and hugs to you, Ampusam. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Oh, Ampusam, that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and for being here.
She's being here for herself, and for others. So I'm really happy for her. Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. Have you slept at all, Ampusam? And if you haven't, it's okay because neither is Andrea. So is she. But so much great knowledge, right? You want to make sure you capture it all. Yes. Hello, Christian. Wonderful to have you with us here from Malaysia live. So it's morning for you. So good morning to you. It's good evening where I am, but it's wonderful to be with you. And you're so welcome. So we are talking about empowerment through positivity. We're talking about making the world a better place through your brand. And remember, your brand is you. You are the brand. I think that's one of those things that gets caught up in people's heads where they're like, okay, so what's my brand? How do I do this thing? And the reality is when you show up, your brand is what everyone else says your brand is. I'm going to say that again. Your brand is what everyone else says your brand. And more importantly, your brand is how you make other people feel.
Exactly.
Hold on to that one, because this is something that I'll be talking about a lot. And when you think about positivity in marketing is all about the feels, right? I just mentioned, like, look, I've got a LinkedIn bottle and a LinkedIn hat over there. I've got like wristbands sitting on my desk here. I bleed blue and white, as I said earlier. The reason why is because of the people. It's because of how it makes me feel. And it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And the reason is because of the people, right? So if you think about the brands that you love, right, you think about, okay, well, why do I love these brands? Well, it's not because of how much it cost, whatever it was, a thing like Andrea's got glasses on her head. Well, she likes those glasses
I
because
like vintage. I'm liking vintage. My
you
brand is
do
about
like vintage. I
vintage.
was literally
Yes.
about to say, like, it totally reminds me of, and I know you know who I'm thinking about because you've kind of got that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but that's it, right? It makes you feel a certain way. It's not because of how much it costs. It's not because maybe it's because it's something that you need. Yes, but that's not the real reason. It's because those brands that you truly love, they make you feel a certain way. And
Yes.
that's when you become this tribe, right? It's like that vibe attracts you, the tribe.
I feel like in breakfast at Tiffany's,
That's it.
eating my
That's
croissant from a box.
yes, exactly. See, we're on the same wavelength. Same
Yes.
wavelength. Absolutely. So that is one of those things that is super, super powerful to remember, right? And so when it comes to showing up and positively showing up when it comes to your marketing, a lot of times people will go, okay, well, great. So I get the idea that I have to show up. And I always encourage all of you to show up on LinkedIn. Now, you probably would sit there and go, why would I show up on LinkedIn? It's a resume and a place to look for a job and people that wear suits and speak in suits speak. And no, that's the old LinkedIn. Okay. So one of the things I mentioned before was that LinkedIn is, well, all of these digital playgrounds that these technology companies have created are all about the people, right? Like they build the playgrounds and we as the kindergartners, as I say, decide to show up. But if we don't show up, the playground is just going to fall apart, right? So we have to show, you're so welcome, Christian. We have to show up to be able to come together, just like we're doing right now, right? We're showing up. So remember that the important thing is showing up. It's really easy to get in your head. Now, whether you're a brand as a company or a brand as an individual, and you're both, by the way, okay?
Let's say 7 times. Show up, show up, show up.
Yes, seriously, I'll continue. We will continue to beat it into your head, the importance of showing up. Now, it's so easy to get in your head, by the way. It's so easy to get in your head and go, oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. And I look horrible and my lighting is bad and my makeup isn't great and my hair is gray. And
Oh,
right,
I
we're in the
didn't
middle of,
sleep for a week.
that's right. Just like Andrea, I didn't sleep for a week. So remember this. Now more than ever, remember this. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We are all experiencing, at different levels, we're all experiencing the same thing. We're all growing through the same thing. I had a 60-year-old, 30-year marketing vet that said, I can't get on camera. She does speaking around the globe. She said, I can't get on camera. Like I'm just, I can't do it. And my house is upside down and my house is like a frat house because my kids are home from college. And I can't do it. I said, okay, hold on. All our houses are turned upside down. Kids are running around like lunatics. Dogs and cats are coming out of the sky. Like everything is upside down, right? I mean, I haven't cut my hair since February, right? I mean, we can come up with all these reasons as to why not. But the thing to remember is if you show up and talk about that, why would you do that? It's
You
relatable.
connect. Yes,
Like
you
you're
connect with
probably right.
that.
And that's what it's about. Remember, it's all about that connection, right? Christian, it's all about that connection, right, Abu Sam? It's all about the connection. And that connection happens in many ways. Positivity is an incredible way to connect with people. Okay, I built my live shows off of that. My life, I mean, my why, and I always recommend that you discover your why. It's kind of the base root of everything, whether you're an individual or whether you're a company, right? Find your why. Every company starts out because the founder wanted to literally change the world, and it came from right here, came from the heart. Remember that we're not living here, and we haven't been since this pandemic started. We are living here with our chest cracked open and our hearts beating wide. Why? Because we're scared and we're feeling everything, and it's hard, right? And it's okay to say it's hard. Um, so knowing that, humanize, yes. Hello, Mala. Humanize your brand, show empathy, and make people feel your energy connection. Yes, 1,000,000%. That's what it's all about, right? So when I was talking about my friend Wendy, I said, Wendy, it's all relatable. Just show up. So she's like, all right. She threw on a baseball cap backwards and said, hi, I'm Wendy. This is Glavin's frat house. And and she felt more comfortable. I brought her onto my live shows, which are all about positive vibes and having fun and using things like filters, like we're looking at right now.
I am always like starting to laugh when he's doing that, Brian.
Right? But see, look, there's power in that, right? Think about how badly we all need to laugh right now. Now more than ever, my gosh, because laughter is it's so powerful, right? So is crying, but laughter is so much more powerful. It feels better. I mean, a good cry will really help too, right? I've certainly done it myself in the last 8 months. But laughing is so much more powerful. It's like the movie Monsters Inc. You know, it's like you could get scared and you'll get the radar to go up, right? But laughter is so much more powerful. So again, in positivity, Christian says, correct. Yes, Brian, it's all about the connection, positivity and building the connection as well as rapport with people. Yes. And that's what you want to do. You want to connect positively with people across all the platforms that you show up on, right? Now, again, I will steer you this way and I will make sure that you walk out of this summit going, yes, Andrea too. I need to be on LinkedIn. I need to be showing up there. I need to be me, and I need to get comfortable being uncomfortable and showing up on video, which is really the most important. I mean, there's all ways to create content, okay? But showing up on video is really important. I want to give you some metrics to understand why, okay? Mala says, too many companies trying to be super advanced with tech, chatbots, and forgetting we still need a voice and the warm, fuzzy touch. The most important thing, you can come up with all the reasons in the world as to why you can't. Here's the thing, and I am living proof. All you need is you, your phone, your smile, your voice. That's it. That's
Yes.
literally all you need. I have made over 800 videos with those things. That's it, right? The hardest part is starting. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get comfortable being comfortable, how to become, as I say, one of the world's top video marketing experts or one of the top LinkedIn video creators in the world. So we'll come to the tips in a little bit, but this will help all of you, both from a personal perspective in your brand, as a company as your brand. And remember this, because this is delineated a lot, and it shouldn't be. And I'll tell you why. Your people in your company are the most important asset that you have. It is your people that are your company. Your people are your brand. Your brand is put in front of your prospects, your customers, your partners every single day. They are the brand, right? So you show up every single day in different ways to do that. Remember the importance of your people showing up. Your people are your most underutilized assets. They are your biggest champions. They are the biggest ambassadors on behalf of your brand. Empower them to show up. Help them understand understand how to show up. It's not about showing up and talking about business. Remember, people do business with people they like, know, and trust. It's the human first, heart first. Remember
Exactly.
that.
And you
Human
show
first.
up for them, they will show up for you, right? So for your brand, and they will be your brand ambassadors. And then they just
That's
go out
right.
and shout out for you. And how good is that? Come on. And
Yes,
you both
100%.
help each other. I mean, that's the win-win in companies and employees, right? It's just
Yes.
amazing.
It truly is. If you look at companies in whatever form or fashion they are, whether they're in tech space or others, right? Health and wellness, I mean, it doesn't matter, any industry, any vertical. If you literally look at the companies you would look at and go, who are doing it the best? They have most incredible cultures, right? Because those people are bonded like webs. They've come so close together because of the human first, heart first, right? It's all about the people. Mark Enslin is in. He says, your people are your brand. That's right. 100%, Mark. So understand the importance. One, just show up. 90% of this is just taking the leap. Yes, that's right. It's the heart of the people, guys. It is the heart of the people, 100%. That's what matters. You're going to take a handful of golden nuggets out of this, and that is one that is so, so, so important, okay? I mentioned video. I want to share a couple metrics with you. One is you need to be seen and you need to be heard. Ampersand says, endorphins are released through laughter, a much-needed activity during this, yes, COVID-19. In this war era we are experiencing now, I often advise my friends that when you feel down, do watch a comedy, hang out with friends who are happy, positive people, and get injected with encouragement and enablement. You're so right. Ampersand, I'm going to give you a great example. We're just going to weave all over the place here. I mentioned my 2 LinkedIn live shows, okay? They're all about that. Right through the pandemic, I evolved the show. I literally created something called social dancing. I didn't like.
I remember that one.
Yes, because you did it. You came on the show. That's right. And maybe we'll do that. If anybody wants to come on, we'll actually do some together. I'll grab some music, and there's
Yeah,
a
we put
link.
the link. Yes.
There's a link in the comments to the green room, guys, where you can click on that. It's a StreamYard, and it'll actually bring you onto the screen with us. Andrea will bring you on if you want to come and get some social distancing on. But the word social distancing, I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Physical distancing, yes. Social togetherness. So I'm like, what can I do with that? And it just hit me. I'm like, social distancing. Everybody loves to dance. It makes you feel better. You release all those good endorphins, right? And you walk away feeling better. Yeah, Andrea knows.
As a dancer, for 30 years.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. And I'm with you. I've been dancing my whole life. And that's part of one of the things that actually helped me with my Tourette's. And I thought about it because I have a degree in psychology where I look back and said, maybe psychologically, I felt normal in a sea of people that felt they were acting weird, right? You're moving your body in ways you normally wouldn't. You're making noises and facial expressions and all this stuff, right? But it's not like you walk down the street and do that unless you're John Travolta. Like, but again, maybe I felt normal, right? But I did know one thing, which was for sure, I always felt better. And my mom taught me how to dance. She always said, you're going to love me for it because all the girls are going to love you and you're going to feel good. And she was right on both counts. So dancing is an incredible thing. And it's something I added to my shows on Wednesdays. You actually can come on the show, pick your own jam, as I call it. And DJ Bri, the pineapple, will actually pick your jam and play it. And we got some sun. And we'll have a good time together. Mala says, Andrea has promised a Jerusalem dance. I'm still waiting. Well, might be right now.
Yeah.
You always have to let me know.
I was afraid of the copyright, so I didn't do it. But yeah.
Oh, yes, that's right, because we are on Facebook. I can tell you Facebook has really strict guidelines with respect to music. So I know that from experience, too. Yes, so metrics. Let me talk about LinkedIn and let me talk about video. And I want to share a couple other things with you guys. So we talk about the fact that you need to be seen and need to be heard. That's what marketing is, right? Now, I know it can feel uncomfortable, especially if you're an individual, right? Maybe you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, and you need to be showing up, and it feels weird to promote yourself. I will help you understand how you can show up and promote yourself without feeling like you're promoting yourself. There's definitely some tips and tricks to that, and I know that from experience because I'm a giver, and doing that makes me feel all weird. So I'll help you understand how that works. But the metrics, so need to be seen, need to be heard. 675 million people on LinkedIn. I think it's more. It's probably closer to 700 million over the last 8 months due to the pandemic because everybody's online, right? Of that, so let's just go with the 675 million. Of that, 250 million active users. Really, that's you have a profile and you're a lurker. You see people posting stuff, but you never really comment or post or anything like that. Of that, 1%, guys, 1% that's creating content. That's astronomical. I want you to understand every platform is built with an avatar in mind, right? Facebook, friends, family, TikTok started with kids. I mean, you can talk about all of them, right? I mean, they all just kind of have their own vibe,
Their own
right?
personality, right? They built it up on personality types,
Exactly.
and then they attract the same people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. LinkedIn, business social networking platform, right? So you have 675 million business professionals. But remember this, right? Before the job, the role, the title, the company, humans with a heartbeat. Okay?
Yes.
We're all just people. All that other stuff is just clothes that you put on, right? Take the clothes off, we're all naked, right? So we're all the same. Now, that's why you need to show up. Okay, I mentioned being on LinkedIn video since the beginning. I was one of the pioneers, both for video, for live, and now for LinkedIn Stories, which is another form of video, kind of like Instagram, right? A little bit different. It's not as evolved because it just kicked off. So that's one thing. The other thing is the importance of video in general, guys. Over 80% of content consumed online is through video. Videos help build brand awareness. 90% of people use videos to make service and product purchasing decisions. And social videos generate 12x the shares of text and image combined. So now knowing that, I think you have no question. Okay, yeah, video, gotta do that. Okay, I'll throw one more at you just because I keep mentioning mobile. Everything I do is on mobile, and it's always good because motion creates emotion. I'm going to say that again. We're sitting in front of computers right now, okay? But again, I got my phone, and that's usually where I am. When you're moving, and Andrea knows this, she's a dancer, motion creates emotion. You feel that vibe, right? HubSpot did a study finding that 54% of consumers want to see more video content from brands, people, and businesses that they support. And next year, they're saying 70% of all mobile traffic will account from video. I always say it's the heart of it all that matters. You will walk away from this feeling that, right? And you hear the words I'm using: feel and heart and vibe and tribe, and right, like it's again, it's all about those feels and emotions. So I mentioned to you that I would give you guys some tips. So I want to do that because I want to be mindful of time. I think we've got a half an hour. Is that right, Andrea?
Yeah, we will go live next again with homeschooling at 10:20. So we have time until
okay,
10:10.
got it. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Yes. Oh, geez. So we've got like 12 minutes.
Yeah, you were really good at the
time. Oh my God. Okay. All right, cool. So let me give you the tips. And then what I want to do is any of you that are out there, if you want to come on and join us for a quick chat, I'd love to
guys.
chat.
I see 9 people there. So
jump
9 people.
A couple of you jump in. Let's have some live chit chat. I'd love to answer any questions you have. So here are 5.
It's Sunday morning, so they are a little bit, starting the morning later. So
I know. Well, you should have a banana, or maybe a little sun to brighten your day. That would be good. Orange juice is always a good thing, guys. Have some oranges if you want to eat some cookies. That's fine too. Cookie Monster loves cookies, so be careful.
I love Cookie Monster.
Yes. So, okay, let me give you these 5 tips because I want to get through these. These are important. So tip 1 is show up and be human. We've kind of alluded to that, right? And you'd sit there and go, well, yeah, why wouldn't I do that, Brian? Again, put the phone in front of your face. It's not as easy as it sounds. But do that. Show up and be human. That's tip 1. Tip 2, engage and support. Build community and shine your light bright on others. This transcends across all platforms, okay? But this is really important for LinkedIn. Use this across all platforms, but really use this for LinkedIn, okay? I mentioned that these companies build the digital playground, and we as kindergartners show up. It's the people that matter. Part of what I was mentioning earlier and how you can promote yourself without feeling promotional is building community and shining light bright on others, just like I did for this event. Perfect example. We have over 100 speakers. I posted multiple times highlighting all the speakers with pictures and imagery and video. Yes, I'm a part of this event, but it wasn't about me, right? Your brand is not about you. It's about your customers.
And I have to
right?
say that all of you did it, and all the 100 experts did the same. And that shows the heart, right? Because you could
Yes,
say, I'm busy to post about this summit, right? But when you are on board, it's not just for you, it's also for the whole summit, right? So
that's
why do
right.
you want to be part of a summit which is not seen? To make the summit to be seen, you also contribute and bring your viewership, and then we bring more people and we have a bigger global impact. So that's how
That's
it
right.
works.
It's a ripple effect. One comes together with another and another and another, and then it's all about one voice. It's all about one voice together. All right. So engage and support, build community, shine your light bright on others. Tip 3 is create. Okay. I want you to hear me when I say this, because I guarantee most of you are over there going, I am so nervous to get in front of the camera. And you may also be going, well, Brian, I don't have a story like yours. I didn't almost die and grow up with the neurological disorder and all that. Stop. You have a voice and a story that matters, and a voice and a story that can positively affect, impact, and inspire another human being's life. Show up on video and share stories. It's all about relatability. So now what do you talk about? Talk about what you're interested in. Talk about what you're excited about. Talk about what you're passionate about, what empowers you, right? And more importantly now than ever, talk about what you're scared about, right? It's relatable. I've done that. Come on, you've seen it. You watch a video and you're like, oh my God, yes, I still feel that. Yes, yeah. Maybe you comment and go, yeah, I've had a hard time too. And
No,
absolutely.
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. Yesterday we had a show about life after reboot, and all the experts who went through some health issues, they come on board and they share their personal stories, how they survived cancer and how they survived their own problems, like you told your story, right?
Yeah.
And this is, I checked the reports yesterday, and the relates to that post or live show was the highest, right?
That's
Because
awesome.
the personal stories of people are really relatable, and if you're
That's
honest
right.
in front of the camera, people will see that. If you
Yes.
just go on the camera and like you are doing marketing and hard sales and everything, no one will
Yeah.
relate to that. They see enough of that.
That's right. It's not that. It's all about the human to human connection. That's why I say share stories, show up, get comfortable being uncomfortable in front of the camera. Share those personal stories, because those are things we relate to. I just shared a video yesterday of kind of a recap. I started walking over the last couple months, like power walking in this pandemic. I was having a hard time because I was sitting a lot. And I'm like, my
Yeah,
body's
don't tell me that. Don't tell me
right.
that.
No, I know, right? And you're a dancer, you get it. Like
It was
you're
amazingly hard for me. Amazingly
yeah,
hard.
yeah. Your body needs to move, and so I just started, and and long story short, just due to time, I did 15 miles the other day power walking and 350 push-ups, and I didn't do any of that. Like, I've never done 15 miles. I did 10 miles when I was in high school, and that was a really long time ago. So I have a 20-year-old daughter who's in college and an 18-year-old son in high school, just for proximity, because I'm sure some of you are going, you don't look that old. So anyway, if you're uncomfortable on camera, guys, create a video journal just for you. All right. Now, here's what you do. If you don't want to look at yourself, flip your phone over and paste a picture here of somebody that makes you feel at ease. Okay. And when you do that, then you start making videos, because this is where you connect with your tribe. Okay. Look, I'm looking at the screen right now. Now I'm looking at the dots. See, now I'm connecting with you. So just remember that this is where you connect with your tribe, the dot. Make one video a day for 30 days. It doesn't matter how long. Again, it's just for you. Share stories with yourself. However you're feeling. You're mad, you're glad, you're happy, sad. Yes, Cynthia. Share stories and passions. There will be someone out there who can rate 100%. Always
Come on
remember
board,
there is at
Cynthia.
least one person out there. Yes,
Come
always
join
remember
us.
there's at least one person out there. One person out there that's going to go, wow, yeah. I can tell you when I shared my story for the very first time, my life story that I shared with you briefly on LinkedIn video in front of 500 million people at that time. Hello, Vanisri. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're finding them helpful. When I did that, I got so much love, support, and encouragement on LinkedIn. I never expected that to happen. And it actually allowed me to receive my whole self for the first time in my life. And it was incredible. And I can tell you that all of these people didn't have Tourette's, but they felt my story, right? So as Andrea said, just it's all about stories. When you look, and I'll get to the content part in a second. So video journal, 1 a day, 30 days. I guarantee you along that journey, you're going to want to stop or you're going to feel uncomfortable or whatever it is. Tell yourself that on camera. Because what will happen is later, 10 times down the line, when you feel that way again, you're going to go back to that video in your phone and you're going to watch it and you're going to see yourself say, this sucks, I'm uncomfortable. But you're already 10 videos ahead, so you did it already. You'll do it again, okay?
I started for the summit 87 days vlog
Yeah,
on
I
LinkedIn. You
know.
remember? And it was like
Yes.
I watched back the first video and I was like, Jesus Christ. And then second video, oh, and then
But
go on.
progress.
Yes,
Look, your
yes.
beginning videos, you're always going to cringe, but you should celebrate them because it's all part of the journey, right? We all start at different times. That's all. So just know that and just get comfortable being uncomfortable. So that being said, I want you to understand one other thing, because a lot of times the anxiety is picking up your phone, getting ready to go. The motion of picking up your phone every day for 30 days, smiling, wait 2 seconds, smile, hit record, wait 2 seconds, then start talking, because you want people to see your smile. The very first second of the frame when you post your video, that's what's seen if you're just posting it raw. Okay, so smile, hit record, wait 2 seconds, then start talking. Okay, remember, you have your own unique smile, your own unique laugh, your own unique voice. It's you. Okay, no one else in the world has it. So video journal is great. And by the way, the cool thing about the video journal, which will happen at some point in your journey, you're creating content too. Content that you may look and go, I want to share this. Why would you want to do that? Because there are other people that were just like you sitting there going, I can't. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can. How? One step at a time. Just all
Exactly.
you have to do is take one step. You don't have to worry about the other 9,000. Don't do that. Just
I'm so with you, Brian. I'm so with you.
focus on that.
With this summit, how it went, right? I never thought,
Yes.
I never thought, but I was going, and I had only 1 minute when I was doubting myself, and then
Right.
I pushed myself back like very fast. But
Yes.
I learn on the go. We learn on the go, and every time
That's
when I learn
it.
something new, you implement, and that's it. All challenge. Not
Yes.
I have never done this before, so I do this summit to
Yeah.
encourage people to do on the way. I didn't pay for a $20,000 virtual summit platform. I
That's right.
chose to go online via how a normal people can. Someone
Yes.
who is just deciding to do something. So don't
See?
see big amount of money behind this summit. It's all my own personal budget and that's it. And
That's
my
right.
work. Yeah.
Yes, and that's amazing. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that you were able to do what you've done. You should be really proud of yourself. You
I want to empower others with this so that I
see,
can show that if you can do. I always use the metaphor of the little drop in the ocean, right? You
that's
remember
right.
from the beginning?
That's right. The ripple
Yes,
effect. That's
you just
right.
do it.
That's it. Just do it. All right, we got a couple last quick tips. So, tip number 4, we'll just recap real quick. Tip 1, show up and be human. Tip 2, engage and support. Tip 3, create. The other thing to remember about creating, guys, is that we all have our own vibes. Pick 5. Okay? You like to swim. You like to dance. You like to write. You like to write, Mark, whatever you're passionate about. Those are your vibes, guys. Forget business for a second. Just those are your
Yes.
vibes. Remember, and when I found out Andrea danced, we immediately connected because I grew up dancing too, right? Remember that. You never know what you have in common with
Yes.
people. Okay? So, tip 4, be consistent. Consistency is key to success in anything, okay? Create a content strategy and a calendar to create a level of consistency that works for you. And I say for you because creating 87 videos every day in a row or may not work for you, right? Doing 800 videos over the course of whatever may not work for you. Look, find your own groove that works for you. Don't go full tip boogie and try and make a video every day. You'll get burnt out and then you'll have to stop and refresh and just ramp your way up. Ramp your way up, okay? When you show up consistently, your tribe knows when you're going to show up. Tip 5 is collaborate. That's what we're doing right now. 100 amazing speakers coming together to collaborate to create a ripple effect for all of us that have come together. All of us, all of you that are with us right now, okay? 3 last things. Remember that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Simon Sinek said that.
Yes, that's amazing saying.
It is. Remember that I'm going to digitize this for you now because it's easy to think when you're in person, but because we're in a pandemic, we can't be in person. Your smile is now your logo. Your personality. Oh, there we go.
You see, these things happen.
Yes. Your personality.
Yeah.
Your personality is now your business card. Okay. And how you make other people, sorry, I was looking at the comments.
I'm problem solving. You see?
How you leave. Oh, yeah, there you go. How you leave other people feeling after the experience with you through video, live or pre-recorded, that's your trademark. And then remember this, okay? Maya Angelou said it best. People may forget what you say, but they will never forget how you make them feel. If you take nothing away from this, guys, remember that you need to show up. You need to show up on video. Just be you. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Shine your light on others. And remember, it's all about the feels. We can feel you through the lens, right?
I want to dance with you, Brian. I want to dance with you. Let's not go home without the dance. Yes,
all right,
let's dance.
Let me... I need to be careful about the music because I don't want this... Because I don't want it to get stripped from the...
yes, that's true. Or maybe we can sing. Da, 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 da.
Oh, well, you can sing if you want.
No, I can't. I won't do that with
you know
others.
What we'll do here. I'll grab the birthday. I'll grab the birthday. I do a segment during my shows with. Hang on a second.
Maybe we can do the social distancing. That was also awesome. I like that music.
Yeah, I do too. The problem is I don't have the link handy. I wish I would have thought of that.
Okay.
But here, I've got one we can use, and we can do it quick, so that way it may not pick it up. So I do a segment on my show called, which is a happy birthday segment, where I shout out happy birthday to all of my fans across platforms that have birthdays. And I usually do it with as I say, a resident guest, which is Michael Jackson. Yes. Hello. Oh, hello, Andrea. Yes. Come on. Yes. We're going to get some social distancing.
Black or white.
Yes. It don't matter if you're black or white. Oh, yes. We're going to do a little social distancing. Are you ready? Come on. Let's do it. Yeah. Ow. Can you hear the music, by the way?
No music.
Oh,
we are just having fun with that.
Oh my gosh, that's even more embarrassing. Well, yes, you can't hear the music because I have my headphones
You have to, I think you have to share your screen if you want some music.
It's all right. Well, anyway, look, dancing is fun. It's a great.
It's inside of us. It's inside of us.
I do want to say this. It so is. Yes, for everyone that's watching, either live or in replay, I want to invite each and every one of you to be guests on both of my weekly LinkedIn live shows. Okay. And literally all you have to do is show up. And don't worry, it's not like you got to, worry about what you're going to say. Andrea knows, she's been on the show. It's just, we have some fun together. We're either sharing the good that's happening in your life or in the world, or we are shouting out to all those people that have made a positive impact in our lives.
Go for Where's Your Vibes. Go for Where's Your Vibes. I was there. I was there. It's amazing. And I saw people sharing their stories and how they feel. And it makes people feel good. So you just dance a little bit. You became a banana or an orange or something.
Or something. Yeah, exactly right. Whatever you want. Maybe you feel like it's Christmas and you want to be like a hip Santa or something. Yes. So I will actually drop a link in the comments of today's show for Shout Out Saturday, so you can actually see it. It was a great show, and you can check it out. It'll give you an idea of the vibe, pretty much the vibes for the shows in general. And all you have
We
to
will,
do is show up.
we will shout out for you tonight at the party. I planned it in, so you will get
All
some
right.
surprise from me.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I know we have to go because we're run over, but I really hope that I really hope one that this is helpful. Two,
This stays
I
online, so people can watch it again. Oh, so they will see it, and I think this is a nice thing to leave some legacy. You are giving amazing tips, Brian.
Oh, I'm so glad. I want to send all my love to each and every one of you out there, near and far, to you and your families. I hope you're staying safe, and I really want you all to know I'm sending all my positive vibes to you. I know this is a hard time that we're growing through, which is why so many of us has come together, right? To
Yes.
lift each other up, to empower one another in so many incredible ways. So remember the power of positivity. Remember how that makes you feel. And remember now more than ever how important that is. I want you to know that even when we come out of this pandemic, which is going to be a while, still be positive, still come from your heart. That is where you should always be coming from.
Oh, I
Mark,
have an idea for
yeah.
dancing. Just
Oh, you
talk,
got
keep on
something?
talking, keep on
Okay,
talking.
yeah.
I will bring up something. I
All
have
right,
an
you got
idea.
it. Yeah, no worries. Yes, positivity is such a powerful thing. And I think you realize that now as we come out of this. But I will tell you, it's changed my life. And it's one of those things that can take you to places you never have imagined. Okay. I literally have traveled the world doing keynotes, talking about this stuff because of positivity, because of showing up, because of just being me and sharing. Oh, here we go.
Okay, wait. My tech has a very nice song, and I wanted to dance on that song because
Okay,
my
awesome.
yeah. Let me search for that advertisement. I love it. I do this every day, and ever since I heard this, my head is just moving, like this all the
Yeah.
way. Even if I'm not having this, because the advertisement is in my head. So well done, my
I
tech.
love it. I
Malai
love
is from
it.
Malai is from my tech. She's the marketing director, and
Yes.
so with MyTech, we are here
Hi,
in Kuala
Mala.
Lumpur at MyTech, and they provided the whole place for us. It's a commercial center, the Malaysian International Trade Center. It's here, and
Oh my goodness,
and
that's
we have the
amazing.
whole place for ourselves just because they gave it to us. So I'm super happy about this, and I'm so thankful for Mala for organizing this. And this is came from a LinkedIn local event from Malaysia, because we went
Yes.
there and we met there, and this is amazing. And ever since, she told me to give this place once for free, and she really did it. So Mala, I'm like amazed by you, amazed.
I do have to. I want to give a shout out. Like I'm Anna McAfee is a dear friend of mine. I was one of. I'm actually a co-founder of LinkedIn Local San Diego. I spoke at LinkedIn Global, which was the largest LinkedIn, if you will, local event to date that was in the States. It's so amazing what happens when we come together, right, guys?
Yes.
Totally amazing.
So we had the LinkedIn Lepak here in MyTech. LinkedIn Lepak means coming together in Malaysian.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, we had it on Friday. So people came together and they went offline from online. So it was amazing.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's incredible.
Yes. So let's dance. This is the video.
It began with a bold vision to build KL Metropolis, a development that would establish a new international trade and exhibition district in Malaysia, built in partnership with the government by NASA Group's property arm, NASA TTDI. The crown jewel of this grand vision is the Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Center, the preferred international destination for exhibitions and events. Like the fine gold and silver threads of the Songket weave that inspired its facade design, MyTech is the embodiment of refined craftsmanship, creativity, and precision. As Malaysia's largest exhibition center, MyTech's functional spaces are unprecedented. Primed for exceptional displays, surrounded by state-of-the-art facilities and amenities. This iconic structure affirms a commitment to innovative excellence. It is a showpiece of engineering ingenuity.
I really love it. I really love it, Brian. I think this song will stay in my head forever. I have to tell to Mala that yesterday I was talking to my husband in the evening like this, and he was telling, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, my head is moving like this. Oh, the advertisement."
See,
Because
the
it was still in my
power of
head.
music. I love it, right? It's stuck. It's stuck with you. That is awesome.
That's
That is
amazing, amazing
amazing.
time. So I have to go because the people are preparing here in the studio. They are
All
going
right.
live in a few minutes. I'm so thankful for you, Brian. Many, many times I want to repeat this one because you always make me feel so energized. And I was so tired, and I have to tell you, this is working.
I'm
but
so
whatever
glad.
Brian is doing, it's working because after this show, I feel like, yeah, I will go. I will go until midnight. I will go.
Yes, you can do it. Well, thank you again to you, Andrea. Thank you to every single one of you that joined us today. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you so much. Ampersand, Krishan, Mala, just going through real quick. Mark, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Cynthia, Vanisri. I think I got you all, at least that I saw popping up in the comments. So I appreciate you. You're incredible. Remember, you have a voice and a story that matters. Just show up, be you, come from your heart, and incredible things will happen. And we're all going to get through this together. Just show up and be you.
Oh yeah, we have to say goodbye. I'm
All
still here.
right.
I was just reading the
Okay.
comments.
Oh, you got it. No worries. No worries at all.
All right. All right. So thank you very much, Brian. It was amazing to have you here. Have an amazing evening and a beautiful Sunday for you tomorrow with your family, I hope. And see you soon at another event or maybe just on your show. And people join the What's Your Vibe. This is an amazing thing, and then join on LinkedIn. Brian has a lot of tips for you, so positivity and everything.
That's right. All right, guys. Have a
Oh,
wonderful
good.
rest of your day.
Thank you, Brian,
All
for being
right.
here.
You're so welcome.
Let's do it again.
It began with a bold vision to build KL Metropolis, a development that would establish a new international trade and exhibition district in Malaysia, built in partnership with the government by Naza Group's property arm, Naza TTDI. The crown jewel of this grand vision is the Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Centre, the preferred international destination for exhibitions and events. Like the fine gold and silver threads of the Songket weave that inspired its facade design, MyTech is the embodiment of refined craftsmanship, creativity, and precision. As Malaysia's largest exhibition centre, MyTech's functional spaces are unprecedented. Primed for exceptional displays, surrounded by state-of-the-art facilities and amenities. This iconic structure affirms a commitment to innovative excellence. It is a showpiece of engineering ingenuity. An enduring icon built for a new Malaysian era of success.